back on the streets. This is another rough one. I really don't like doing these ones. I mean, I don't like reliving them. I'm out there to do it, take it. I mean, this is part of the job, but every now and then you run into these groupthink cucks. That's what this one guy is. He's a commodities trader from San Francisco. I struck up a conversation with him early about Professor Iris Mack, and then got into asking about where his politics is at, which is what you're going to see here. And the minute he paid attention to me when we were talking about things that, of course, could benefit him in his profession. But when we got into the political end of it, and I started to maybe get some of his feedback, and the question was, and the topic was on the war on the First Amendment by the left. And you could see him, of course, getting more and more uncomfortable and becoming less and less interested in what I had to say, looking around, basically disrespecting me in his manner. And then, of course, coming back and turning that around, trying to accuse me of doing exactly what he was doing, and me throwing that back in his face, because that's just the way I am. So again, it's just another, these things are like root canals. It's hard. They're hard for me to go through. They're hard for me to edit and listen to again. And I assume they're hard for you too, but they're sort of like interesting in that train wreck way, or you slow up to watch a car wreck. This is what that is. So, if you like these kind of train wreck videos, well, then go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe, because God knows there's a lot of them. I just don't like doing them, so I put them off or bury them. This one was actually buried, and I just happened to bump into it. Yeah, it's gonna let me go out and spread some misery here. So if you like it, you like it. If you care, you share. If you really want to help me, and then please go get something, because I'm telling you, it takes a whole lot of energy and ability to get out there and do this stuff. And it's not just the wear and tear on the rig, it's the wear and tear on me, keeping me up to do it. So, go support me. Go get some of my designs. I always appreciate it when people do that. But again, if you just want to throw money at me, you can do it via my PayPal account through my, email address. Badass Uncle Sam 76 Gmail. And share, because they are shadow banning and all that good stuff. So again, without further ado, let's go get to this, toothache here and get it over with. I hope you enjoy it. Being in San Francisco, of course, I was there. It's a very left-leaning.
Yeah.
Are you political at all?
Yeah, I'm obviously liberal here.
You are?
Yeah, blue.
Then maybe you can answer my question.
So I'm assuming you're right, conservative.
Well, no, I'm Uncle Sam. I'm neutral. I'm from America.
Yeah.
But what I see out here, because I'm dealing with the public, and so I go off of what I hear out here, right?
Right.
And right now the puzzlement is the war on the First Amendment that's being perpetrated by the left seems to be hurting the left. And I want to know if the left, what their argument is with that. Why are they, censoring? Why are they happy with that? Why would they condone that? Because that censoring is the first thing of a tyrannical government, and Are you familiar with hashtag walkaway?
I am not, no.
It's a liberal who, a gay guy who is, about your age. You kind of look like him. And he started listening to what the Trump was saying and others, and then he went, wait. I would like to have a wall. I would like to, keep the First Amendment. So when he brought this up, he was attacked viciously. Oh, you're a white supremacist, you're this, that, and the other. He said, no, I'm gay, I'm liberal. No, I'm still liberal. But they wouldn't stop the attacks. So he just went, all right, he made this video called hashtag walkaway. Put it on YouTube. Boom! All of a sudden, all these liberals are coming out of the closet going, hey, I'm white, I can't stand the idiocy either. And a lot of them are bringing up the fact that the war on the First Amendment is what flipped them. I mean, you're familiar with InfoWars?
I'm not, no.
Well, that's one of the catalysts and biggest questions. InfoWars is one of the biggest news advocate sites on the internet. 50 million views a week. We're talking about millions of subscribers.
So
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, boom, take them off. And now PayPal is taking away his ability to make a living.
Right.
This is what the Nazis did to the Jews. This is what every tyrannical government does. So the question is, why are the liberals, especially the ones in San Francisco, Silicon Valley, who control Google, censoring anything now? Because he's not the only one. I've been censored. I have been personally censored for just from conversations I've had out here.
So are you pro-Trump?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't, I see when he gets up there and says those guys are fake news, he's telling the truth. These guys are obviously have been lying to us for a long time.
That's one opinion.
Well, it can be proven. I can give up several examples.
So where do you get your news source from?
Places like InfoWars, like they took off.
What major media news station do you support then? If it's
here's my litmus test.
Right. So
here's my litmus test.
Let me just say, there has to be. There will always be a media source outlet, right? On television, that's a major media. There will be.
They are dead and dying, and here's the reason.
Well, it will be in many different forms, right?
May I give you the reason?
The grassroots version of it will be the right way.
Thank you, and that's why they took InfoWars off, because it was the only.
What I'm saying, I don't see you posting Fox News here.
Yes, as a matter of fact, if you go to the other side, Fox News is on the daylight poster. And if you listen to me, if you allow me to finish.
Well, actually, you interrupted me. If you're right, we're being polite. I don't see you portraying one side, and I see you being pissed. You're pissed at one side of the whole argument. And if you're Uncle Sam, I don't see you pissed at both sides of the argument.
Because right now, one side is being played and you're being played. And here's my litmus test. If you are taking commercial money, if you're on the TV or anything, like Huffington
every side.
Again, if you are taking commercial money, you are. I've talked to journalists out here that have told me there are taboo subjects they're not allowed to report on.
I'm sure that's on both sides. I'm sure that's on both sides of the thing.
Allow me. I've been in the media. I know what I'm talking about on this.
But you agree with that, right? It's on both sides.
2 different degrees. There are 3 kinds of propaganda. There's white propaganda, gray propaganda, and black propaganda.
Okay.
White propaganda is trying to tell the truth. Gray is the most insidious and the most varied. It's various shades of truth. Black propaganda is just all lies. So when you talk about the news networks getting paid by corporations, I'll give you for instance, on Fox News, you will never hear them talk about poison vaccines. Why? Because half of their commercials are pharmaceutical. Am I correct?
I don't know the facts to answer that correctly.
I do.
Well,
the point being, let's get back to InfoWars.
Yeah.
InfoWars was self-funded. They were getting funding from the products they made and sold. So they had no outside influence. Okay. So they could report on things that they wanted to. And people had if they wanted to go.
Liberal.
Yeah, they wanted.
I find this amazing, by the way.
I'm glad. I hate to be boring. But are you listening to what I'm saying?
I am. I am. I just don't want to get in a heated debate, but I appreciate.
No, I'm just telling you why the war is real. Why you're losing badly.
Losing.
Oh, yeah, the left is bleeding.
Well, I'm not.
When you look at hashtag walkaway, you will see thousands and thousands of people.
Wrong. You're just like everyone you're putting labels on people. And you saw me with this California shirt, and you asked me if I'm left, and now all of a sudden...
And you admitted you were.
Well, I have beliefs in that, but I also have beliefs in everything else. But you can't categorize people, and you can't just say, I'm losing on something. That's where you're wrong. And I think
I'm right, because we're talking specifically about the attack of the left on the First Amendment.
You're saying now you made it personal, and you attacked me.
Do you identify with yourself with... How do you vote?
I had to.
How do you vote?
Not Trump.
Right. So you vote,
but that doesn't mean. But that doesn't mean that I'm a leftist or whatever it is. What I'm saying is that what I would have more respect for you is if you had, well, you could do all that all you want. If you had,
oh, fuck you too, pal.
Well, I'm not saying fuck you. Okay, now you're being disrespectful. If you had two different arguments on each side, because now you say this is representing one thing about how you're pissed, you're obviously promoting that.
Wait. This fear bullshit is like, now you're talking like, this is sort of really socialist communism. I mean, no, wait. I can't have an argument. You can't rebut it. I have to be fair. What is this, like the fair doctrine?
No, you attacked me by saying you're losing.
I am attacking you, and you can't come back with an argument.
We haven't even started an argument.
You haven't given me an answer to why you're censoring people.
The
left is censoring people. Silicon Valley and the left, the people you support, have a war in the First Amendment. Wake up to it.
Well, thank you for the entertainment.
Thank you for showing that you're cliche.
Okay, thank you.
You see what I do out here? Oh, God. Hey, if you like it, like it. Care, share. But damn it, go buy something.